The Philadelphia Zoo opened its gates on July 1st, 1874, making the zoo the oldest in the U.S. The Frank Furness Victorian gates and gatehouses and the zoo's location are the same today as they were on the day it opened. The original proponent of the zoo was Alfred Langdon Elwin, a doctor, author, and philanthropist who believed a zoological garden would contribute to the oral and mental instruction of the citizens generally. But his 1840s proposal went nowhere. He later became president of the SPCA and founder of a school for children and disabilities. A decade later, the cause was taken up by William Camac, known as the founding father who led the way to making America's first zoo a reality. He was a wealthy man who was a member of the Franklin Institute and the Academy of Natural Science. He was so fascinated by the zoos in Europe that it inspired him to solicitate 36 fellow incorporators, which is how the Philadelphia Zoological Society was born in 1859. The Philadelphia Zoo was supposed to be built in 1859, but the Civil War delayed it 15 years. When the zoo first opened, admission tickets cost 25 cents for adults and 10 cents for children. Today, the Philadelphia Zoo educate more visitors about animal and environmental conservation via a first-in-the-world animal travel and exploration trail system called Zoo 360 that offers animals more room to roam. Zoo 360 is designed for a wide variety of species and delivers unprecedented animation and animal interaction. The Philadelphia Zoo has over 1,300 rare endangered animals in the zoo. The zoo also has over 850 common animals or animals that are not by here but just still not endangered. In addition to its animals, the zoo is known for its historic architecture, which includes the country home of William Penn's grandson, its botanical collections of over 500 plant species, its groundbreaking research, and its fine veterinarian facilities. The Philadelphia Zoo has the first cheetahs and orangutans born in captivity in the U.S. Cheetahs bark when communicating with each other. The cheetah is also unique among big cats in that it can also purr while both inhaling and exhaling. A mother cheetah usually care for anywhere from 2 to 8 cubs per litter, but cubs are often the target of other predators, and many do not survive past the first year. When cheetahs are running full speed, their stride is 21 feet. Their feet only touch the ground twice during each stride. The cheetah's fur is covered in solid black spots, and so is their skin. The black fur actually grows out of the black spots on their skin. There are fewer than 7,500 cheetahs left in the wild, making the cheetah Africa's most endangered big cat. In 1928, the Philadelphia Zoo had the first chimpanzee in the USA. Chimpanzees represent one of our closest living relatives, sharing 98% of our genetic DNA. They also live in large groups of 30 to 1,100 individuals called communities. The orangutans are the largest arboreal animals in the world, usually spending over 95% of their time in the trees. Once they reach maturity, they spend most of their time alone, or, in the case of females, with their immature offspring. Gorillas are very smart and have been taught to use tools in captivity. Gorillas are shy animals. They are not aggressive. A gorilla can be 6 feet tall and weigh 500 pounds. Gorillas can eat up to 50 pounds of food each day. Gorillas also can live 35 years in the wild and over 50 years in captivity. Their only predator are humans. A female gorilla is pregnant between 8.5 to 9 months. They give birth to one baby at a time, but in an extremely rare event, the female gorilla at the Philadelphia Zoo gave birth to twins. Philadelphia Zoo has a male alligator and snapping turtle that are at least 100 years old. Alligators have been living on Earth for millions of years and are sometimes described as living fossils. Alligators are cold-blooded and have a powerful bite, but the muscles that open the jaw are relatively weak. An adult human could hold the jaws of an alligator shut with their bare hands. Alligator eggs become male or female depending on the temperature, male in warmer temperatures and female in cooler temperatures. The snapping turtle is known as a scavenger. It will also prey on diseased fish and the young of ducks and other waterfowl. This species is designed with webbed feet, making it an excellent swimmer. The common snapping turtle will bury itself in mud with just its eyes and nostrils sticking out to ambush its prey. The female can store sperm for several years. She lays as many as 83 eggs, normally in a hole in the sandy soil. The name hippopotamus means river horse and is often shortened to hippo. The hippopotamus is generally considered the third largest land animal after the white rhinoceros and elephant. Hippopotamuses can give birth in water. Although hippos might look a little chubby, they can easily outrun a human. They are regarded as one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. Hippos typically live for around 45 years. A giraffe's heart is 2 feet long and weighs about 25 pounds. A giraffe's lungs can hold 12 gallons of air. Their tongues are black to prevent them from getting sunburned and are 20 inches long. Female giraffes are pregnant for 15 months. Giraffes sleep a maximum of 2 hours a day and usually for under 10 minutes at a time. Giraffes give birth standing up, which means the first thing a baby giraffe experiences is a 6-foot drop onto the cold, hard ground. They can sprint up to 35 miles per hour. Zebras run from side to side to being chased by a predator. Zebras stand while sleeping. Rhinos have poor eyesight, so they're easily scared. An angry or scared rhino can run up to 40 miles per hour, destroying anything in its path. A group of rhinos are called a crash. The black rhino is the fastest and can reach a speed of 34 miles per hour. Otters live up to 16 years in the wild. Otters are very active hunters, spending many hours a day chasing prey through water or scouring the rivers and the seabed. They mainly eat fish, but also frogs, crayfish, and crabs. Some species carry a rock to help smash open shellfish. Unlike most marine mammals, otters do not have a layer of insulating blubber. Instead, air is trapped in their fur, which keeps them warm. Sea otters rest and sleep by floating on their backs while holding hands so they don't drift apart. They groom their fur so it stays water repellent. The Philadelphia Zoo is one of many gems in the historic city of Philadelphia, giving back to the community and the field of zoology as a whole, maintaining the relationship between man and nature.